Hello friends, this is Sakti. As I belong to a rural background, I can easily understand the pain of a villager. I would like to start with this. The world is my village and my religion is to do good. As you all know, in this COVID-19 pandemic, majority of the migrant workers are floating towards their villages by feet or in their cycle, that to be 1,000 kilometers, which is really a saddened picture to observe. The full purpose of this video of mine is to notify what are the challenges the rural people are facing, why they are migrating towards cities, or what are the key strategy needs to be implemented so that they will get all the required facilities in rural areas. According to Mahatma Gandhi, the soul of India lives in villages. Rural development is the key to India's overall social development. Personality of our India cannot be enhanced without raising the personality of our villages. Even after 7 decades of our independence, rural India always takes a backseat. Current government having a thumping majority with a primary objective, Sabka Saath Sabka Vikas, which translates taking everybody along and development for all. One can only hope that this becomes a reality, and for that to happen, a balance between urban and rural development is a definite prerequisite. As education plays a vital role in our life, shapes our personality, I would like to differentiate between urban education and rural education. First of all, there are many schools in case of urban area and it's few in case of rural area. Sport facility like bus and basic amenities like drinking water that are provided in case of urban, but it's not provided in case of rural. Level of education system in case of urban is far advanced as compared to rural. Computerized education system like audio and video conferencing method adopted in case of urban, but no such facilities are adopted by rural people. I would like to highlight what are the major push and pull factors which force the rural people to migrate towards urban are poverty and job searching are the major push factor, whereas better educational facilities and employment opportunity are considered as pull factor. Then come to what are the challenges faced by rural people, that are people related, agriculture related, infrastructure related, economic, leadership and administrative related. People related challenges are traditional way of thinking, poor understanding, lack of confidence, poor awareness, low level of education and existence of unfilled needs. Agriculture related challenges are lack of awareness, knowledge, skill and attitude, unavailability of inputs, poor marketing facility, unwilling to work and stay in rural areas. Lack of infrastructure like water, electricity, transport, educational institution, communication, health, employment and storage facility. Economic related concerns are adoption of high cost technology, high cost of inputs, underprivileged rural industries. Leadership related concerns are that lies in the hands of inactive and incompetent people and self-interest of leaders and biased political will. Administrative related concerns are political interference, lack of motivation and interest, unwillingness to work in villages, improper utilization of budget, no proper monitoring of programs and lacking their implementation. There are also concerns related to cities like when the red signal light means go, most of the people don't care. There is also noise pollution and children have no space to play. Poor selling vegetables on the street have also an interest to enjoy holidays like us, but they cannot raise a voice because of fear. Then comes to solution. Various schemes and programs are implemented by the government to reduce the gap between rural and urban. Here some of the schemes I have mentioned, you can easily observe. The important goal of this program are welfare of the rural masses, increase in rural employment, minimum wages to landless laborers, uplift of the SC and ST people, growth of housing facilities, extension of health facilities, making primary education effective, welfare of women and children. Another solution is PUR, that means providing urban amenities in rural area, firstly enunciated by Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. It is helpful economic activity like warehouse, agro industries, marketage, hospitals, various electronic activity like internet, e-governance, telemedicine, tele-education, and you can observe what kind of knowledge connectivity and spiritual connectivity are there in this scheme. comes to what are the policy which needs to be implemented to reduce the disparity. Can create a training infrastructure at block level. Then comes to efficient marketing insurance, inclusive development approach, development of IT infrastructure in case of rural area. We can also create a connecting link between local administration and local communities. For the improvement of rural condition, we definitely have to focus on farming. For this, we have to create a village-based farm school which can provide various advanced technology to the farmers. We can also create a soil testing laboratory in village area to improve our cultivation practices. We can also create a rural information center which will be a connecting link between scientists and farmers. We can also provide crop insurance, various crop loan to the farmers as per their required condition. Availability of veterinary equipment in rural area is definitely prerequisite. Post-harvest operation like grading, standardization, storage will be available in rural condition, then why people will migrate towards urban? We can also provide various plant protection measures to the farmers in case of rural areas. We can also provide training facilities to the rural youth, which not only helpful for the self-employment opportunity, but also it will augment the farming skill and technique of the rural people. We have to strengthen the vocational institute in rural areas, which will enhance the skill of rural youth in a gregarious manner. If our vision is rural people not to migrate towards urban, we have to definitely think about smart villages, which includes agriculture and its allied service, pure drinking water supply, skill development training institute, electronic delivery and mobile health unit, street light, waste management and climate and biodiversity. ICT technology also play a vital role to improve the condition of rural people. My dear friends, a village means that you are not alone. There is something that belongs to you, waiting for you when you are not there. I am feeling proud to live in a village where people still care about each other largely. Let the village of the future live in our imagination so that we might one day come to live in them. The strength of my country lies in the hearts of the poor, in the youth, mothers and sisters, and finally in the hearts of the farmers. I want to share a basic example. Your village friends will do everything for you without expecting anything in return, as they have a transparent and clean heart, which you will not find in case of your urban friends. That's the beauty of my village friends. The strategy which I have shared, that's my opinion, as majority of the viewers of my channel are students who are the building block and future leaders of our nation. Share your strategy for this in comment box so that our village friends will not migrate towards urban in upcoming future. Thank you.